You won't believe what's trolling Trump right now. A jazz video. Yes, jazz, smooth, silky, funky, and absolutely brutal. The internet just gave Donald Trump the weirdest remix of his life. No diss track, no late night skit. This time, it's a sarcastic jazz loop that's making the headlines. Imagine this, Trump's voice, robotic and slowed down, saying, "I don't know him. I never met him." Set against a moody saxophone, a chilled-out piano, and a thumping upright bass, it plays like an old vinyl stuck in the groove. And somehow, it's got over 750,000 views in under 24 hours. But wait, why jazz? And why now? Let's rewind. Earlier this week, Donald Trump sat down with Fox News for another one of those "let's talk about everything except what we need to talk about" interviews. When the topic of Jeffrey Epstein came up, yes, that Jeffrey Epstein, Trump didn't flinch. He looked into the camera and said, "I don't know him. I never met him." For those who don't live under a rock, Epstein, the convicted sex offender and mysterious billionaire, had connections to all kinds of powerful men. Presidents, princes, CEOs, and Trump? Well, there are literal photos of him with Epstein. More than one. There's footage. There's even a 2002 New York Magazine article where Trump calls Epstein a terrific guy. That's right, a terrific guy, whose fondness for young women Trump apparently shared. So when Trump said he never met Epstein, the internet responded the way it always does. Not with silence, but with screenshots, clips, memes, mockery. And then, out of nowhere, the jazz remix dropped. No vocals, just a loop of Trump's denial, set to a smoky, lounge-style beat. No lyrics, but every note feels sarcastic. The video was posted to YouTube, then TikTok, then X. In less than a day, it had 150K plus views, 20K plus shares, 1,000 remixes. People were calling it the smoothest political roast ever, a jazz funeral for credibility, and the most respectful way to say liar, liar. Some comments joked, even Miles Davis would have raised an eyebrow. Others just looped it for hours like a political lullaby. But here's the twist. This isn't just a meme. It's commentary, sharp, subtle, savage. AI voice tools were used to sample Trump's denial. The same tech used to clone voices for audiobooks, customer service bots, now weaponized for jazz satire. And it worked. It turned a typical Trump soundbite into something more powerful than a debate. Because let's face it, a sarcastic saxophone hits harder than a political panel. Now here's where it gets deeper. This jazz satire isn't just entertainment. It's proof that AI isn't just about deepfakes and robot lawyers. It's shaping how we process truth or spin or denial. One user posted, "This is better than any CNN takedown." Just 5 words. No lies, no edits, just jazz. Another said, "If you listen to it long enough, you start to believe he's in a smoky club lying to a bartender." It's ridiculous and genius, but not everyone's laughing. Conservative commentators are calling it disrespectful, saying it's fake news in jazz form. Some are even asking if AI satire like this should be banned. Meanwhile, others say, this is how Gen Z fights back. With irony, with beats, with loops. And it's not stopping. There's already a techno remix, a lo-fi chill-hop version, even a gospel take titled, "I Never Met Him, Lord." The meme has become a genre, and the message, louder with each beat. What's most shocking is how fast this went from a one-liner to a global roast. And all without shouting, without hashtags, just jazz. So here's the question. What happens when AI can remix every political statement into satire? When every quote becomes a potential diss track? When jazz is no longer about feeling, but about fact-checking? We've crossed into strange territory, where sarcasm is smoother than policy, where viral loops mean more than press releases, where denial isn't met with debate, but with basslines. So the next time a politician lies on camera, expect the remix, expect the jazz, expect the internet to drop a beat before it drops the truth. Trump hasn't responded, maybe he won't. Maybe the saxophone said enough. One thing's clear, this isn't about Epstein anymore. It's about credibility and how the internet erodes it, not with fire but with funk. So whether you're outraged or entertained, this jazz clip is a reminder. Truth sounds different in 2025. Sometimes it swings. For more viral stories, emotional breakdowns, and the internet's most savage moments, subscribe to Trend Watch Daily. We don't show faces, we show fire. Stay tuned. Next headline's already cooking.